The house didn't sound like mine anymore. I didn't notice it right away. It was there all night, just out of reach, like something slightly off in the background that never settled enough to name. I'd lived there long enough to know what belonged. Old house, wide rooms, wood that shifted when it cooled, pipes that ticked after you ran water, the low hum from the TV downstairs, always carrying up the stairs the same way, thin, familiar. It had a rhythm. Even when I was alone, it never felt empty. The house filled in the gaps. That night, my dad was out of town. My mom stayed somewhere else. That was normal. I ate in the living room, left the TV on low, just noise, just enough to keep the place from going flat. Later, I went upstairs, lay in bed, phone in my hand, door open, always open. I liked hearing the house. For a while, everything sounded right. Then something stopped. Not all at once, just one piece missing. I couldn't place it. I just found myself listening without meaning to. The TV was still on downstairs. Voices came and went. A car passed outside. The house should have settled by then, at least once. It didn't. I stayed still, waiting. Nothing. The longer I listened, the more I noticed the gaps. Small things, easy to ignore on their own. But together, they left the house feeling unfinished. Listen. I sat up in bed. The TV downstairs was playing something. A man talking. Music behind him. Then a few seconds later, I heard it again. The same voice. The same music. Quieter. Behind the first. I didn't move. I just listened. The sound continued downstairs. Then again, trailing it, the second version followed. Clean, exact, separate. I got out of bed, walked to my doorway. The hallway was dark. The top of the stairs was darker. A faint gray light came up from below, just enough to outline the railing. I didn't step out. I stayed there. The TV said something downstairs. Then it said it again. Late. I tried to think of something simple. Another screen. A delay. Something normal. That felt right. So I reached for my phone, opened the app, pressed the power button. The sound downstairs stopped. Immediately, I held still, waiting. The second sound didn't stop. For a few seconds, it kept going. Faint now, like it was moving through something thick. Then it ended. The silence that followed didn't feel empty. Something was wrong. I stayed in the doorway, waiting for the house to reset, for the pipes to tick, for the floor to shift, for anything familiar. Nothing came. The house wasn't answering anymore. I took one step into the hall. The floor creaked under me. A few seconds later, from downstairs, another creak answered it. Not the same board. A reply. I stepped back into my room, slowly, pulled the door in, almost closed, no sound. My hand stayed on the knob. I listened. Nothing moved, but it didn't feel still. It felt held, like the space downstairs was paying attention. It didn't make sense. If someone was there, I should have heard more. Movement, breathing, something. Instead, just that one response, and then silence again. Patient, I reached for my phone, thought about calling someone. I didn't. Even the idea of speaking felt loud. Then I heard it. A faint sound, very close. Inside the wall, right beside my door. A soft shift. Careful, dragging slightly. Like something adjusting. In a space too tight, I stared at the wall. The sound stopped. Then from downstairs, a single footstep. Clear! Not hidden. Just one. That was the first mistake. I opened my door. Only an inch. The hallway was empty. The landing was empty. The stairs dropped into shadow. Nothing there. But the house didn't feel the same. It felt occupied. I closed the door, locked it, sat on the floor, lights off, and listened. I waited for the house to become itself again. It never did. Morning came. Light filled the hallway. The house sounded normal again. Pipes, wood, the low hum downstairs. I checked everything. Windows, doors, closets. Nothing open. Nothing missing. Nothing disturbed. It almost felt stupid. Almost. A few nights later, I was alone again. Same routine. TV on low. Door open. Lying in bed, listening. For a while, everything sounded right. The house settled once beneath me. A quiet shift. I waited. A few seconds passed. Then from somewhere below, it happened again.